Planet of the Fakes en Español, and Pigstar HH News. Prissy B. Junior Guzman Feliz's mom thanks Jesus after gangbangers found guilty of murder. Lesandro Feliz speaks at a press conference after 5 Trinitarios gang members were convicted of killing her son. Lesandro Feliz speaks at a press conference after 5 Trinitarios gang members were convicted of killing her son. Tomas E. Gaston. A Bronx jury on Friday convicted 5 Trinitario gangbangers of the mistaken identity, machete, and knife murder of 15-year-old Lesandro Jr. Guzman Feliz in a bodega last year. The verdict left the tragic boy's mother thanking Jesus, and one defiant defendant, shouting, "Popote," a Spanish nickname for the Trinitarios. "Hasta la muerte," he added, meaning until death, as he and his fellow thugs were led from the courtroom in chains. All 5 gang members were convicted of all 4 charges each had faced: first-degree murder, second-degree murder, second-degree conspiracy, and second-degree gang assault. Their sentencing was set for July 16. They face a maximum of life in prison without parole. The jury, 11 women, and 1 man, deliberated for less than 2 days. "Oh, yes, juror no. 7, a middle-aged woman, said emphatically when panel members were asked individually if they were certain of their verdicts. "I want to say thank you, Jesus," Guzman Feliz's mom said afterward. "I am not going to have my son back," said the mom, Lesandro Feliz, who had become so visibly distraught during the 6-week trial that she was barred from the courtroom, and had to watch the end of testimony via a video feed into a nearby room. "But those killers, those murderers, they won to be outside killing another kid," the mom said. "My son was a good kid," the mom insisted after the verdict. "He was only 15 years old, he had never been into any trouble in his life until those killers, those murderers murdered my son," added the victim's brother, Manny Ortiz. "It has been a terrible year, especially for my mom, and now I see a smile on her face. It is a happy ending." The teen's father, Lesandro Guzman, praised the jurors, adding, "My son is not coming back, but at least those gang members will not be on the STRs." The newly convicted defendants include Johnaki Martinez Estrella, who prosecutors say dealt the death blow in the caught-on-video butchery. Video shows Martinez Estrella stabbing the teen clear through the neck with a long knife. A coroner testified that this stab wound was the only fatal injury dealt in the attack. Also convicted Friday were Antonio Rodriguez, Hernandez Santiago, Manuel Rivera, Elvin Garcia and Jose Muniz, the gangster who shouted "Hasta la muerte." 10 additional defendants are in custody for the senseless murder. 2 have cut plea deals and are helping the prosecution. Trial dates may be set as early as Monday for the remaining 8. Guzman Feliz had hoped to become a cop one day and was a member of the NIPT Explorers program for young people interested in law enforcement careers. Then, last June, on a Wednesday night, a group of Trinitarios gangsters who mistook him for a rival chased him into a bodega on East 183rd Street in Belmont. Surveillance video shows the terrified youth being dragged from the store on his back, by the hood of his shirt. In large image, Junior Guzman Feliz. Junior Guzman Feliz app. Outside, Guzman Feliz shrieked in fear and pain as he was punched and stabbed again and again, with machetes and long knives. He collapsed outside nearby St. Barnabas Hospital. The verdicts that were obtained today bring justice in the name of 15-year-old Junior Guzman Feliz, Bronx Da Darcel Clark said after the verdict. "We hope that the verdict today brings some consolation to his family, who have endured so much pain." Junior came to symbolize all of the young people who have lost their lives to brutal gang violence, she added. "I stand here with the family and we look forward to ending the violence in the Bronx, and hopefully, we will have more peace in the Bronx for days to come." Additional reporting by Larry Chalona and Laura Italiano. Respond to request for comment. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, then visit www.